ladies and gentlemen. I am officially in my collecting era. For the past month or so, I've embarked on a quest to collect a variety of different Pokemon memorabilia. Cards, strategy guides, ROM hacks and bootlegs, DVDs, manga, and of course, the main series titles. I honestly couldn't tell you when it hit me that I wanted to do this, but at some point recently, I began to feel this deep regret for selling and getting rid of my physical Pokemon games as a young adult. So what I've been doing is trying to find every single main series Pokemon game or spin-off, strategy guide for every region, Pokedex guides for every region, every collector's edition of every manga, movie, and season of the anime, scouring sites like Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist, and eBay in hopes of finding people selling them for cheaper. And it's easier than you'd think. Granted, you do get some duds, and you get some that aren't in the best condition, but you also find people that either don't know the actual worth of the item, or just don't care enough and want to get rid of it. So far, I've collected the first two collector's editions of the Pokemon Adventures manga, and I've been reading through the first one for the very first time, which is very thrilling, because I've heard a lot of good things about it. I have the Sun and Moon and the Sword and Shield strategy guides, as well as the Pokedex guide for Sword and Shield. I was also able to get my hands on a Game Boy Advance for cheap, which is... I was also able to get my hands on a Game Boy Advance for cheap and a copy of the original Red and Blue for the Game Boy. One of the great parts of buying games secondhand is we get to see if any save files were left on these cartridges. And that'll be the main focus of this video and probably future videos, as this is going to be part of an ongoing series to kind of update y'all on my collection and things like that. So in just a sec, we're going to go check out those save files. Don't go anywhere. If you like this kind of thing, please consider subscribing and giving the video a like. All right, y'all. So please mind the setup here. I've got the light pointed at where the Game Boy is going to be. Oop, shit. I just shook my camera. You can you can literally see my camera right here. This is my first time doing some sort of top-down video content. But the first thing we're going to look at right here is a copy of Pokemon Red. I nabbed it off of somebody on Poshmark who I believe was selling it. I don't remember exactly how much, but the person was selling it, I want to say, for like $50-$60, and I liked it, just kind of like saved it to, maybe I'll come back to this and look at it. And they like offered me a private discount, which I thought was cool. I go on Poshmark a lot to sell like clothes and stuff. So I don't think that's bad for just the cartridge. It didn't come with the box and anything. Obviously, those are like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I originally was tossing around the idea of getting the boxes too. Maybe if I somehow find a cheap way of doing that, but other than that, I'm going to go the route that a lot of collectors actually do and make sort of little cassette game cases. I think it would be a cool little, fun little project. But yeah, we got Pokemon Red right here. When I got this in the mail, I was ecstatic. I cannot remember the last time I held one of these. So... that's kind of where the excitement of this whole collecting thing comes in handy. Now, I will say this. At the time of recording this, last night, I got the Game Boy. It shipped to me in the mail from the guy I bought it off of. And I kind of couldn't contain my excitement, and I just wanted to... I cheated a little and saw what was on the save file, but I didn't entirely look into everything. Just kind of where they were and what Pokemon were in their party. Here we go. Love that shit. Oh, man. And just like the intro, like, oh, geez, pardon my nails. Have not painted them in a while. But we got, the A button's a little tough on this controller to hit. I also want to install a backlight for this so that I don't have to point a light at it. But we have a save file on this one. I did check it out already. Name is Red. Classic. 1 badge, 3 Pokemon caught, and 2 hours put in the game. And I'm not going to do widescreen. So they're actually in Cerulean City right now, which is pretty sick. Just hearing the old music. I listen to the Pokemon music all the time, but to hear it coming out of a Game Boy is something else. We're going to look at Red's trainer card. $406. Again, one badge. And that's really all we get from here. If we go into their party, we've got a level 27 Charmeleon. That knows Scratch, Rage, Ember, and Leer. Which I think is very funny because clearly it's just like someone's tanking with their starter. That's some shit I did when I was a kid. So like I totally get it. And then the only other thing in their party is a level 4 Pikachu. So my guess is they just blew through Brock with Charmander / Charmeleon. They're in front of the bike shop too, which means let's look at their bag. They have 12 Pokeballs, Antidote, TM34. Can we see what TM? Bide. And then Water Gun. There's a Water Gun TM in red? I don't even remember that. HP Up, Brick Candy, Escape Rope, TM1. Mega Punch. They just got that out of the cave. Moonstone, Helix Fossil, Lord Helix, etc. The SS ticket. So they were just getting ready to get their bike. Yeah. So that's really all this save file has to offer. It's very interesting to see like, oh, they beat the first gym, and then just kind of was like, I don't want to play this anymore. But with that being said, we're gonna turn this off, and we're gonna grab. I actually got this right before I got home. $20 copy of Pokemon Blue. The label is missing on it, but this gentleman was so kind as to make sure we knew. He actually said he replaced the battery on it too, and soldered a new battery in. So I don't know that whole process. I don't know what goes into that. If it means there's going to be a save file on there or not. I'd really hope you wouldn't delete the save file, because that's half the fun in buying secondhand Pokemon games. I remember I bought a copy of Omega Ruby like 2 or 3 years ago off some guy on Facebook, and he had all shiny legendaries, whatever, the whole shebang. This cartridge might not work. Hang on. I'm going to do the old fucking... I really hope this works. It's in there. Nintendo. Okay, we're good. We are so fucking back, baby. Let's go. Just was having a little trouble booting up. That's all. Pokemon Blue version. Please have a save file. Yeah. 8 gym badges. Pokedex 56. 28 hours put into this. Shout out Jeff. This was the guy. That was his name. So I know I met the guy who played it, which I think is fucking awesome. Just how long ago he played it, I do not know. We're in Pallet Town, so presumably he's in front of the door. Presumably he beat the Pokemon League and then was like, I'm done. Let's look at the trainer card. Look at all those badges. He's got $21,000. He is big chillin'. Let's look at his party. Oh, dude. This is fucking stacked. Presumably, this is the team he beat Blue with. He's got a Zapdos, Thundershock, Drillpeck, Sky Attack, and Thunder. He's got a Charizard, so... Oh, we didn't want to use Strength. Shit. Charizard. Looking good. So clearly was his starter. Slash, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, and Strength. Good moves for the man. We got Pidgeot. Level 43. That's his flyer, of course. Raticate. I probably personally wouldn't... Holy shit. I was going to say I personally wouldn't have kept Eradicate on my team. Thunderbolt, Super Fang, Blizzard, and Water Gun. Dude's got Moltres. Sick. And it only knows Peck and Fire Spin. Interesting. And then Dugong. That's hell yeah. I feel like you don't see many Dugong on someone's team. So that's cool. He said Pokedex was 56, so that means he's probably got some homies in the PC. See, like stuff like this, like I will probably go and delete the save file on Red because I really want to play through it, just like on a handheld. This one I probably won't delete just because there's history here. There's like a story to be told, which is kind of nice, a nice perk to collecting these. So we go to Bill's PC. So we've got Lapras, that's probably the gift Lapras, Magnemite, Raichu, Aerodactyl, Kabuto, Coughing, Ponyta, Grimer, Seal, Staryu, Tentacool, Goldeen, Crinkles. Who's Crinkles? Crinkles is a Tangela. Nice, that's cute. Oh shit. Crinkles. Magmar, Hitmonlee, Snorlax, of course, Haunter, Slowbro, Victreebel, Moltres. Any other boxes? He's got some in box 1. What do we got? Vulpix, Nidorina, Nidoran, Parasect, Ghastly, Magikarp, Paras, Zubat, Sandshrew, Spearow, Ducks. Who's Ducks? Ah, yes, the Farfetch'd. Geodude, Butterfree, Meowth, Wigglytuff, Machop, Rhyhorn, Dugtrio, Jolteon. Cool. So he's got some higher levels. That's cool stuff. I like that. All right, gamers, look. I ended up getting some more collectible stuff in the mail because I haven't finished editing the video yet. So I'm just going to take this stuff, slide it in there. We're going to open some more stuff because I don't want to put it in another video. I just want to put it in this one. So I'm going to go get it real quick. So this package came straight from Japan, which is sick. I found it on eBay. Granted, I do not know how legit it is, but it is essentially a copy of gold, Japanese gold, a copy of Japanese silver, and a copy of Japanese Stadium, a Super Game Boy for the SNES, which I don't have at the moment, and then a pack of Japanese Pokemon Go cards, I would think. So yeah, we got the, let's see if it'll focus. We got the cards. Oh, this is fucking dope. Damn, these things are so fucking old. That's nuts, dude. I'm gonna set up my camera real quick. We have a Japanese copy of Pokemon Silver that I totally know how to open. There we go. Also, sorry, you still have to look at my nails. So this is kind of dope. Again, sorry, I had to look at it with my real eyes, but I don't know how far these go authenticity-wise. I did not ask the seller. I got all these for a pretty good price, so that's what has me like a little sus about it. But we've got silver. We've got gold, also Japanese. The cartridges are in pretty good condition, which makes me think maybe not legit. I do not know, though. I love the cartridges on those, though. We got a copy of Stadium 2, I should say, for the N64, which I do not have at the moment. But we will crack this open when I do, because eventually I will get my hands on it, which I can't wait for. We've got, gotta zoom out for this one. We've got the Super Game Boy, which essentially lets you play Game Boy cartridges on your Super Nintendo, which I also do not have. And then we've got this guy. Pokemon Go cards. I don't even know if I... Yeah, fuck it. We're going to open it. We're going to open it. Does it have a code on it? There you go, kids. Was that 3 to the back? 2, 3. Let's see if I did this right. I probably didn't, and it probably doesn't. I definitely didn't do this right. Haha, whatever. We're gonna fucking look through it. Here come y'all in the comments. We got a Alolan Executor. Pretty dope. A VMAX card. Dope, dope, dope. Yeah, I did this in the wrong order. Ground Energy, Smeargle. Or, no, it's Bibarel. Larvitar. And Numel. Cool, there. There's the little haul, I guess. Sorry, I did it wrong. Oh. So what we're going to do is pop these into the Game Boy, just see if there's any save files. If they're both wiped clean, my guess is going to be that they are repros. Because I don't think anyone would go out of their way to wipe a Pokemon game. But what do I know? So we're booting up Japanese Gold. I've never played a Japanese cartridge before. This is fucking sick. Oh, dude, look at that. Look at the logo. I love that. Oh, that's fucking nice. And I believe this is just for a new game. Because I'm pretty sure this is the title sequence. It's going to ask what time it is. I don't read Japanese. Yeah, okay. So we know... potentially a repro copy. Which is like... fine, whatever. Like... actively, I'm trying to get my hands on authentic copies. If I get some repro copies in the process, I'm not pressed about it. I think it's still cool to just own something that works and functions like a Japanese copy of a Pokemon game. We're going to check out Silver. Presumably, it will be the same. And again, granted, it did not say authentic copies or anything like that on the cartridges or on the listings. So I'm not pressed about it. Like, I'm not upset. Silver, Pocket Monster. Yeah, so these are both the new games. So that makes me think they're repros. I'm going to do a little more research into them. But now... we got these to add to the collection, which I think is fucking sick, because that's kind of what I wanted regardless. English and Japanese copies, I think, are sick. So what I'm going to do is store these in my little cassette cases, and that's a whole thing. And this will be inserted in the video that I had already recorded. So there's already an outro that I'm going to cut to now. All right, dope. So we kind of got a little bit of a taste of, you know, the start of our collection. I feel like the main series games are really the biggest part of this, not only for the nostalgia, but also just seeing what other people have on their save files is really fun. It's the best part about buying them used. Very, very cool and riveting stuff. I think it's ridiculous to go out of your way to delete a save file before you sell the game. I think if anything, I'd be like, if I was selling games, I'd be like, I want them to see what's on there. Because it's just like you don't know what you're going to get. Everyone plays Pokemon differently. But yeah, that's kind of the start of the collection. I plan on maybe like doing like a once a month sort of update on these as I kind of build it up. So please let me know what you think of this. Very little fun thing that I enjoyed doing. I definitely am planning on cracking this open and cracking open a new game, just because I cannot remember the last time I just played the Gen 1 games on a fucking cartridge. That's crazy. This game is older than me. I think. 96? Green was 96. These were 98, I think. Regardless, almost as old as me, maybe older than me. It's cool. It's cool stuff, man. So feel free to hit the like if you enjoyed this. Please subscribe if you want to follow this journey with me. I upload all sorts of Pokemon content as well. Other games here and there, but mainly the focus is Pokemon. I do a couple of Let's Plays and all that kind of stuff. So please feel free to subscribe if you're into that. And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.